Parsha Misa Shnei Bnei Aaron. So there's a murder called Rov Chaim is Magdir, and he says it's like the Misas Neshika of Tzadikim. He says, what's the pshat? The Misas Neshika of Tzadikim. Because the Misas Neshika of Tzadikim is that they got too close to the Rebbeinu Shalom. And he says, they themselves knew that by becoming too close to the Rebbeinu Shalom, they're going to die. But they pushed the Chukah and the Taiva to become close to the Rebbeinu Shalom was so stark that they couldn't control themselves. They had such a Chukah to be close to the Rebbeinu Shalom, they got too close, and in Mela, they died in Misas Neshika. We find that Moshe Rabbeinu said that Nadav Avihu were greater than Moshe var, and at the same time we know that Lechem to Moshe, that there was nobody that was as great as Moshe and Aaron. So we verstehen doch that on one hand Nadav Avihu reached a higher madrega than Moshe and Aaron. At the same time, it's like Lechem to Moshe. So there's an order that my father asks that we say in the state that David, when he gave his hesped and Yonason and Shaul, so he says Shaul v'Yonason hanohavim v'aniimim b'moisam u'mchayeyim v'nifgedu. It says minisharim kalu me'aroyos gaveru, that Shaul and Yonason, they were more kal than a nesher, more swift than an eagle, and more gibber than an ari. And we also find in the tefillah of Avarachim, we say on Shabbos, we say that Kilas HaKodesh Shemasu Nafshem Al Kiddush Hashem says Minisharim Kalu Me'aroyos Gaveru. So my father tells us that the mission of his says Yehuda ben Taimah says Haviyaz Kanamer Kal Kanesher Rotz Katzvi V'Gibor Kari. It says that a person, the derech of Avodas Hashem is that a person should be a Kal Kanesher, he should be a Gibor Kari. So he says that why does Yehuda ben Taimah say that the derech is that a person should be a swift like an eagle or strong like a lion? If a person could be more Kal than a nesher, he could be more swift than an eagle, and a person can be more of a Gibor than an Ari. So he says that David HaMelech says in Tehillim, Ya'le Bahar Hashem, u'miyakum kaim kdshו. Who's going to climb up the mountain in his avodas Hashem? U'miyakum kaim kdshו. So he says that there's two zachen. One is that a person is able to climb the great heights, and another thing is that a person is able to stand on b'mkaim kdshו. So he explains that we find the marshal that by the Nisayon of the Akedah, so we say that the Eibishter should remember the Akedah Hasha'akar Avram Avinu as Benoi, that Avram Avinu was Oikid Yitzchak. So the Akedah is miyuchis to Avram Avinu. The Chaim tells us why was the Akedah miyuchis to Avram Avinu? The Yitzchak was sacrificed himself. So why are we miyachis the Akedah to Yitzchak? Why is it counted as one of the nisyonos of Avram Avinu? He says that the pshat is that Yitzchak was a sacrifice in 1 second. Yitzchak would have to sacrifice himself for 1 second. Avram Avinu had to live with this nisayon of Akedah for the rest of his life. So he says that Enechan Ami a person can reach high levels in his avodas Hashem. But the shaila is, could a person maintain that high level of avodas Hashem? Is he able to live his life on that high level of avodas Hashem? Shol the Yonason reached high levels of avodas Hashem that was more kal than a nesher, that was more giba than ari, kilas hakollel, that they were meis and nefesh al kiddush Hashem. They went to a higher level in their avodas Hashem than kal kanesher. Then they were more giba than an ari. But Yehuda ben Tema is saying the mahalach, how a person can live his life. The mahalach that a person can live on that level is only kal kanesher, is only giba kari. That's the must, that a person can live his life on that level. So lefi zeh, he wanted to say that the pshat is like this. It's very geschmack. Avada, Nadav Avihu were able to reach higher levels than Moshe and Aaron, because they reached the ultimate, but they got to such a high level they couldn't help us at such a high level. They weren't able to live their life on such a high level. Aaron HaKohen was somebody who was able to maintain his level of kedusha. That level of kedusha that Aaron HaKohen had, he was able to maintain that level. Nadav Avihu weren't able to maintain that level. And Ken Zayin, that's the pshat, that it says the al yavi b'chol eis l'kodesh. The way that the guy learns that the pshat is that by Aaron HaKohen, that aim b'al yavi, but Aaron HaKohen himself didn't have the isser of al yavi b'chol eis l'kodesh. What's the pshat that Aaron HaKohen didn't have the isser of al yavi b'chol eis l'kodesh? Because a normal person, he's going to come l'kodesh b'nima, he's not going to be able to halt ice. He's not going to be able to maintain that level of kedusha. He's going to go overboard, and he's going to get too close to the Rebbeinu Shalom, and then he's going to die a misas deshika, because he's going to like we saw by Nadav Avihu. They were ba'al yavi b'chaleis, and anyone after that wouldn't be able to maintain that level of kedusha. Mashenkin Aaron HaKohen, he was able to maintain his level of kedusha for a ganze Leben. Aaron HaKohen was the one that we see that he was the one that had to live with that nisayon of the misas Nadav Avihu for a ganze Leben. And Aaron HaKohen was mekabel that nisayon. How was it shaykh? Because Aaron HaKohen was the one that was able to maintain his level of kedusha. Seinach Hanami, people can reach great levels and great heights. It's shaykh that a person can push himself and he can shtay, or come every single day to learn, get up every single day, 6 o'clock in the morning, to come to learn. That's something that we maintain. So there's those that come every single day. I feel in Abein Zmanim, you saw that this medrash was full. To be able to be not just a miyala bar Hashem, but a יקום and קדשו, to have that kiyus, that can say that you come and you learn and you mechazik yourself in limud HaTorah, but it's a moedik kiyus. That's the kviyas of יקום and קדשו. That shows that a person is on a higher level in his avodas Hashem, that he's able to maintain that level of kedusha.